of hiring these head coaches, they've got that down. I mean, Kevin Gilbride, right here in New York, over 20-plus years of NFL coaching experience, and his best years were here with the Giants, leading them to those 2 Super Bowls. He's the right guy to lead this New York team. He understands what it takes to build an organization, and he's an impressive guy from talking to him.
Yeah, and again, another name you recognize if you're an NFL fan is the quarterback, Mr. McGloin. Matt McGloin played for the Raiders, and he got some time, got some success in the league.
Yeah, talking with Kevin Gilbride this week, he made it really clear that Matt McGloin, when they listed all the quarterbacks they wanted to lead this organization in their inaugural season, Matt McGloin was at the top of that list. His leadership, his NFL experience, his maturity was all the things they were looking to be the leader, the quarterback of this Guardians organization, and he's been everything they've wanted him to be, plus some.
Meanwhile, the head coach of the Tampa Bay Vipers, Mark Trestman, he has been around this game for a long, long time. Most probably remember him as the former head coach of the Chicago Bears.
Appearance, like you mentioned, with the Bears, he's trying to find a way to blend all of those past places and bring it all here together, play by these XFL rules, and see if he can cultivate this offense to be the way he wants it to be, but fit within the framework of this league.
And their quarterback's a guy you probably know if you're a football fan as well. Again, a local kid, Aaron Murray, playing high school in Tampa Bay and then was tremendous at the University of Georgia.
Yeah, I mean, anytime you're the all-time leading passer in SEC history with the all-time greats that league has produced, he's special. He blew us away yesterday in our production meeting. His knowledge, everything Trestman said about buying in and being the guy to lead this team, he's been that for them, and I'm excited to see him now put it all together and kind of get back on his right path in his pro career.
Third member of our broadcast crew is Jenny Taft this afternoon, and she's got both starting quarterbacks. How about this? At midfield, Jenny, take it away.
All right, I'm very happy to be alongside 2 QBs. We're going to be hearing plenty from today. New York's Matt McGloin and Aaron Murray from Tampa. And Matt, I want to start by asking you, a couple times when you were talking about coming back to the XFL, you mentioned the timing being perfect. Why?
Yeah, it's just an exciting opportunity. You know, growing up less than 2 hours from this stadium, having family and friends here to support not much myself but our team, this organization every single week is really important to me. So it's something I'm really looking forward to today. A lot of emotions today, and then seeing my family in the stands doesn't get better than that.
I know for you, Aaron, when we chatted yesterday, you mentioned the nerves, the excitement. How are you feeling minutes away from the start of this thing?
I think a lot of excitement. Our football team's worked really hard going back to December training camp and then mini camp there in Houston, and we're just excited to play someone else. Hit someone else on a different color jersey, so I know they're feeling the same way right now. It was a great day of football yesterday, and we're hoping for the same thing today.
Okay, good luck today, guys. Kevin, we're going to see and hear from a lot of these guys today.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that, Jenny. And that's one of the cool things about this league. The access we will have for you today is just sensational. And also the weather today is sensational. Normally here in the Northeast, you get February, you get cold and winds. 41 is not bad, mostly cloudy day and some winds, but it shouldn't be too much of a factor in today's game. How about the Vipers in this Week 1 matchup? They are favorites by 3.5 over the Guardians. Over-under for this game, 52.5, and those odds are provided today by Fox Bet. If you'd like to get in on the action. There are some new rules, some different rules in this league, Greg. One of them is the opening kickoff, and you just see visually it's a little different, but it provides a couple different things. Safety and hopefully excitement on some returns.
Yeah, they put a lot of work into how they were going to keep this play in the game. It's widely regarded as one of the more exciting plays, the opportunity to have someone take it back 100-plus yards. Other levels of football have kind of gotten away from it. The XFL, they wanted to keep this game while also keeping in mind the safety of the players, and they feel like this is a great...
And how about this? Austin Duke got a big return early, all the way to midfield, and what a start for the Guardians.
Love to see that. That's my guy. I told you, Kevin, coming in, that's my guy. Played with him a little while with the Panthers, local Charlotte kid, college teammate of my brother. What a great start for my guy, Austin Duke.
And here is Matt McGloin. Well, you heard it. He told Jenny, exciting for him. He's got some people here. He grew up just a couple hours away in Pennsylvania, a walk-on in Penn State, and then had a terrific career there. And again, played in the league, 7 career starts with the Oakland Raiders, and now here he is, the veteran of this group, and getting going with Tim Cook in the backfield on the RPO. They swing it and have a completion, and there's the tight end from Monmouth down the Jersey Shore, Jake Powell. I know, Greg, you're big on him today.
2 Jersey guys here in the booth, Kev, and we've been talking all week about Powell, and Gilbride and McGloin, they just rave about his potential. You saw there, Kev, Gilbride had the sense that he didn't really have a great background in the RPO. You mentioned you saw it there. He brought in some guys to help call these plays, and he had the awareness to understand that maybe his style of play calling wouldn't translate to this up-tempo XFL style, and we saw it on the first play.
Second down, McGloin faces some pressure and gets out in the flat, but a good tackle as Cook made the catch. But there is the hard-hitting safety, Robert Priester, on the hit.
When we met with Glanville yesterday, he couldn't say enough good things about his safety group. He says, I got 6 safeties that can all play. 3 of them will be in the game at all time. And Priester was a guy that he really identified as somebody on that back end that could do a lot of different things for him. And so far, he's getting in the action.
Lane 45.
Brings up a 3rd down and 4 for the Guardians on the opening drive of the game. They go with the eye, they'll run it to Cook, gets his first carry, and he is not going to get anywhere in the middle of that Vipers defense. It'll bring up 4th down, and the idea we get, again, we'll tell you some of these rules, the differences in this league as the game goes on, but you feel like 4th down is going to be going for a territory most of the way here.
Yeah, and we'll get into the new rules as the game unfolds with the punt and the major touchbacks and whatnot. But I think with these rules, you're going to see most of the game is going to happen here between the 30s. There's going to be 4th down, attempts, 4th down conversions. You see here on the opening drive of the season, the Guardians going for it on 4th and short.
Here is McGloin. Blitz coming. Picked up. McGloin stands in. Fires! He's got a first down. It is Powell. The kid from Monmouth making his impact early, and I know my Pro Bowl tight end is excited about it.
Hey, when all else fails, you need a big completion. You see here, you got Powell lined up here. He's literally just going to cross the safety's face. Big body, big target. McGloin's on time and hits him. Great job here. You see him setting him up with his leverage. He's going to cross face. That's a big body in the middle of the field. Critical first 4th down conversion of the season, and he's gotten off to a great start, our Jersey tight end.
Meanwhile, 2 running backs in the game now for the Guardians for the first time. We see Darius Victor, number 27. Interesting story out of Townsend on a first down. McGloin off to a good start. Here is Victor getting the carry, and not much there. Greg, one of those things you see about Victor, you talked earlier about the great stories in this league. You want to talk about a guy that's been through a lot to get here. Victor is that guy.
Yeah, this league is full of stories, but maybe none better than Victor's story. Ivory Coast refugee, got his chance at Towson, rushed 41 career touchdowns in Towson, one of the all-time prolific players in that program's history. And to see him continue to get his shot here to play pro ball, you just can't help root for guys like him. And there's other stories throughout the league that are going to unfold as the season goes on.
453 down, Mike 41, go to 45, 10. 180.
On second down, pressure. McGloin hit as he throws, going end zone, incomplete. He tried to get it to Joe Horn, and if that name sounds familiar, because it is the son of Joe Horn, the former Saints wide receiver. A couple things in this league. There is an individual ball spotter. That's him. He's not an official. His one job to spot the ball, because the play clock in this league is only 25 seconds. Now remember, in the NFL, it's 40. That's a pretty big difference, Greg.
It's a huge difference, and we touched on the first play with the RPO. Kevin Gilbride told us on our production call, in his past, especially with Eli Manning and his time in the league, everything he did was 2 plays, check at the line. He didn't think they had enough time in the play clock to implement that. Brought in some guys with some RPO, more college, fast, up-tempo experience, and you're kind of seeing that play out in this first drive.
3rd down, McGloin going near side, and it's caught. Beauty of a throw, and there is the first catch for Joe Horn, delivering, and it'll be a 1st and goal.
Joe Horn was a guy that everybody talked about. The one concern with him is he was kind of late to camp. He was late joining this Guardians team, and their big concern, he can do everything physically. Does he understand our offense? And first series of the game, he's got 2 targets and a big first down conversion there. And
McGloin's off to a good start, 4 of 5 for 39 yards. And a 1st and goal for the Guardians on the opening drive of the game in this first quarter. They got Mikhail McKay to the far side of the screen, and now we get a flag, so hang on. I was going to say McKay is a huge target.
There were 12 people in the offense which broke the huddle. That's a 5-yard penalty. Replay, first down.
Our referee today of Jeff Keyser, making that call there on the first penalty of the game. And that'll move him back to the 11 on a 1st and goal. And so McGloin and company will try again. We're just going to point out Mikhail McKay, who is, they're really high on him, Greg. He missed most of their camp with an ankle injury. He's 6'5", 200 pounds, top of your screen, big target. And they like his ability. 1st and goal. Blitz coming again. McGloin stands in. Back foot throw incomplete. But a penalty flag. He was going for Horn again. And we'll see what the flag is. Coverage by Micah Hanneman on the play.
Took place in the end zone. Therefore, the ball be placed at the 1-yard line. 1st down.
Yeah, you see Horn, he lines up here in the slot, and he's just going to try to cross leverage of this defender here, and the guy just grabs him. He knows he's beat. He pulls him with his left hand. Easy call for the official. Now, this sets up 1st and goal here from the 1. As the game progresses, inside the 10-yard line, got to have a lot of options. You got your extra point opportunities that we're going to talk about. This inside the 10, teams are really going to have a big part of their game plan address this area because it's going to come up a lot.
Bring on E.J. Bibbs as a fullback guardian surging forward. It's a touchdown.
Lucky souvenir up there. He just threw that ball about 40 rows deep into the bleachers.
What a start on the opening drive, and Matt McGloin takes it in himself, and the first touchdown in Guardians history.
Well, first play inside the 1, just a simple quarterback sneak. You kind of saw, it seemed like the Vipers were kind of light in the line there. They didn't have anybody really over the left guard. McGloin just followed his offensive lineman. That's about as easy as it gets.
All right, Greg, in this league, there are no extra points, so you've got choices here. You can either go from the 2, the 5, or the 10. They're going from the 2. This will be a 1-point try. They will pitch it to Cook, looking for the extra point. He's in. It's 7-0 New York.
It's gonna be interesting to see as the game goes on. There's gonna be some strategy, some analytics that are gonna play into those decisions.
So the Guardians go right down the field on their opening possession. 8 plays, 48 yards, and Matt McGloin punches it in front of his friends. 7-0 New York.
I remember hitting them all. Buckle up for some insurance being fun at Progressive. The totally realistic traffic jam. And the world's first never bump bumper cars. It's a real savings housemanny with options that fit your budget.
That's fun for the whole family.
Only at Progressive.
Maybe an insurance park was a bad idea.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey guys, if you're experiencing erectile dysfunction, you can now get treated anywhere. Like here, even here. Okay, maybe not there. That's why we built Roman. So it's easy to get ED meds prescribed online, delivered to your door. Just visit GetRoman.com, chat with a U.S. licensed physician, and if treatment is right for you, you'll get genuine medication delivered in discreet packaging. Roman, let's take care of it. Get started with your free online visit at GetRoman.com/TV.
Every time it's been way too long. A Corona gets its line. Every time you're not related, but you're definitely family. Every time you meet from across the party. Every time all of us is all we need. And every time your favorite place is more about who than where. A Corona gets its line.
Right now, he's doing his taxes. She's doing her taxes. They're doing their taxes. And he's doing his taxes. They uploaded their docs to Tax Pro Go, and a Tax Pro does the rest. Your taxes are done.
Really? Awesome.
You'll never look at taxes the same way again. H&R Block with Block.
Introducing Wendy's Big Bacon Classic with fresh never frozen beef and hot crispy bacon. If you're not getting your bacon cheeseburger from Wendy's, what are you getting? Get the Big Bacon Classic now on Wendy's Made to Crave menu.
You can't put a price on love. Turns out love's kind of inexpensive. Not sorry. Reese's.
And so the Guardians go right down the field in the opening drive. Matt McGloin scored a touchdown. Why don't we hear from him now with Jenny Taft?
All right, Matt, first touchdown of the game, first drive. You go for it on fourth down. How aggressive is this offense going to be today?
Well, that's about exciting as it gets right there to start your home opener, right? But that's what we're all about. Coach Gilbride, that's what he's made his living off of for so long, and it's such a successful career. And then GA and everybody else here really contributing. We've got a lot of playmakers, and it's going to make for an exciting day.
All right, looking forward to it. I'll let you get back to work. Kevin, back to you.
Jenny, love the access. I mean, it's so great. Just scores a touchdown, then 2 seconds later we get to talk to him about it.
It's awesome insight. I mean, to see the raw emotion, to see the excitement, you can tell there was a little, nerves anytime you have your opening drive of the game, and you can just see McGloin's kind of relieved.
Everyone has to wait until this is caught, and now it is by Matt Brown, looking for a big return from the Vipers side, and he's got a good one across the 30-35, and so we're seeing the return game here with these new kickoff rules, and we'll continue to see that throughout the game. So here is Aaron Murray. Greg talked about it earlier, broke all kinds of SEC records. 29 years old now, from Tampa Bay, Florida. Went to Plant High School, was a terrific quarterback there, and then at Georgia, where he was just sensational in his career. And, of course, played in the NFL. Fifth-round pick by the Kansas City Chiefs. Had some time around the league, did not actually get in a game and throw a pass in the regular season. Now here he is, leading the Vipers in their opening possession of their history. Davion Smith in the backfield.